In this video, I will share a guide on how to install fwBoxStreamer plus DecalsPatch in GTA 5 Enhanced and GTA 5 Legacy Edition. This mod is like giving GTA 5 a bigger memory so it doesn't forget things too quickly. Normally, when you shoot guns, crash cars, or make tire marks, the game cleans them up fast to save memory. That's why bullet holes or blood disappear so soon. With this mod, the game can remember more stuff at once, without slowing down or crashing. It also makes the game load buildings, roads, and objects more smoothly. You might have faced freeze problems in GTA 5, especially in GTA 5 Enhanced, like when you are driving and your game hangs during gameplay. Finally, we can fix that as well, and I will show how to do all that in this video with the best customization settings. So welcome to GTA Wood, leave a like, subscribe, and let's begin. So first, you need to open this page for GTA 5 Enhanced users and download the latest version from here. I would also like to give a shout out to the modder. Their links are in the video description. For the Legacy Edition, you will have to open this page and download the latest version from here. Also, a huge shout out to this modder. Do support them the best you can. You also need script hook V from this page, so download that from here. And with that, it's time to install the mod pack. I will first share installation and customization for GTA 5 Enhanced, but you can skip to the timestamp on your screen for GTA 5 Legacy Edition, which is also known as the original game. For installation and customization for GTA 5 Enhanced, it's time to install the mod pack. So here are the files that I downloaded, and I have my game folder opened on my left. Here are the locations to the game folder if you can't find it. Now first, you need to open the script hook V file. Go to the bin folder, and from here, you only need to select this last file, which is an ASI loader, and this second last file, which is the script hook V file. Now all you have to do is copy them and paste both of the files inside the game folder. Once that is done, we will go back into downloads and open our mod file. Open it up. And from here, you need to select these last two files, which are the settings files, and the very first file, which is the ASI-based mod file. Now copy them both and paste them inside the game folder. Once that is done, I will now show you some customization tips to make your life easy. I need you to open this second .ini file using Notepad. In Notepad, this first section is decals, and this setting controls how many effects, like bullet holes, blood, tire marks, and similar marks, the game will keep before removing the old ones. And by default, it's set to level 2, which is the medium setting. But you can go a little higher if you have a somewhat decent computer. So I will go with the high level, and its number is 3, so we will change this number from here. The second section we have is the fwBox, and this setting decides how much of the game world stays loaded in memory, so the map and objects appear smoothly while you play. The first option in this is just a switch to turn it off or on. By default it's on, but if you set it to 0, it will turn off the fwBox feature, but I will keep it on. The second option is IM, and this number is in hex. That tells the game how big the memory backpack should be. To change this, you can open this post, it's a free post, no login required, and scroll down to the IM value section. From here, you can see different values you can use according to your computer. This second is the one being used, and it is a pretty stable setting for most computers. Let's say you have an RTX graphics card paired with a good CPU, you can set this to a high-end number from here. But in my case, my computer is more of a mid-range PC, so we will use this code from here. Let's copy the code. You can experiment with different settings until you see that your game is not freezing and things are loading smoothly. And we will replace this code here in Notepad. This third option is called detection only, and it means the mod will apply the changes to memory. If you set this to 1, it will only check for changes without applying them, but we will leave it as it is, so we can use the mod properly. Last but not least, we have this log section, and by default it is set as 0, which means it's off. If you turn this on, it will start to generate a log whenever you play the game. So it is a very useful feature if you want to do tests to find out how your game is processing the new custom settings, or just to check overall game performance. Before you save, I want to be very clear, this file is already well configured, and you should only customize this if you are facing problems, as increasing some of the settings will increase the resource usage on your computer. But after doing your changes, click on File from the top and save your changes. You can now skip to the timestamp on your screen to listen to my final thoughts and a few more mods that you need to make the game run smoothly. Or keep watching as I will now share installation and customization for GTA 5 Legacy Edition. So here are the files I downloaded for the Legacy Edition. And I have my game folder opened on my left. Here are the locations to the game folder if you can't find it. Once here, you need to first open the script hook file. Then go to the bin folder, and from here, you need to select this second last file and the second file in the folder. Now copy them both and paste them inside the game folder. After doing this, we will go back and open our mod folder. Now open this file and go to this folder. This last file is our settings file, and this first file is our mod file. We will copy both of them and paste them inside the game folder. Once these are copied, I will share a customization for this. You need to look for this same file. It should be the smallest in size. So make sure to select the right file, which should be the toml file, and open this with Notepad. In Notepad, we have two sections. The first section we got is the decal limit patcher, and this setting controls how many effects, like bullet holes, blood, tire marks, and similar marks, the game will keep before removing the old ones. Because it's an older game, the minimum value we can use is 5 and 12, but with this mod we can increase this number. By the modder it was set to 620, which is more than enough for GTA 5 Legacy game. But if installing large maps and many mods, you can actually increase this number. In my case, I will set this from 620 to 740, which should make the game remember more data than before. This second part is about how much of the world the game can keep loaded in memory. This is actually very useful if your game is freezing after using multiple or custom mods. By default, the game only keeps a small amount, about 1048. And with this mod, we can boost that to a higher number. Now the developer has set this to 6000, which is a good number. It will also prevent roads and buildings from getting blurry and then suddenly being sharp. But if you have a decent computer, you can push this more, but do keep in mind the game will use more power from your computer. So we will just increase this number to 7000. But if you are still facing some kind of lag, freeze, or random game crash, feel free to tweak these settings. You can do multiple game runs until you find a good stable number. After you do your changes, click on File from the top, and save your changes. I will now share my final thoughts and a few more mods you can use along with this mod. But first of all, if you are a developer and watching this video, you might be a little pissed for me explaining this mod a little roughly in some areas of the video. And that is because not everyone is a coder, and not everyone understands the language of programming. That is why I explained everything in a simpler way. Now for more mods, I recommend two mods, and number one is Heap Adjuster, and it is now available for GTA 5 Enhanced as well. So watch this video of Heap Adjuster for GTA 5 Enhanced Edition, and you can watch this video for GTA 5 Legacy Edition. Heap Adjuster increases GTA 5's overall memory pool, giving the game more room to handle extra mods, scripts, and assets without crashing the game. On the other hand, the mod pack we installed today focuses on specific areas. As I explained at the start of the video, it raises the limit for decals like bullet holes and blood, and fine-tunes memory use for visuals and streaming to prevent gameplay loading problems. The second mod I recommend is a good game config, because game config also helps a lot when we install multiple mods, as it kind of bypasses many limitations of the game in story mode. You can watch this video on your screen to install game config for both GTA 5 Enhanced and GTA 5 Legacy Edition. Leave a like, subscribe, and join the channel to show your support.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town.